Did you ever hear anyone say, if you just did this one thing each day, you'd make strength gains? Well, that's what we're talking about today. The one thing you should do to keep your health in check. Most trainers are going to tell you squats. Why? Because they are responsible for your booty, your thighs, and your belly. That's called your powerhouse. So if you can manage to do squats, with or without weights, you're really going to tax that particular group of muscles. And that's very important to be responsible for your hips, your knees, even your ankles. So squats, way to burn calories, way to strengthen muscles, way to really protect that lower part of your body. Functional medicine specialists might say jumping. Why? This increases the flow, the circulation of your lymphatic system. Even if you don't have a trampoline, bouncing, getting your body to get that flow all the way from head to toe is one of the best things you can do to keep that lymph system circulating. Fitness pro Sebastian Lagree might tell you lunges. If you can do both lunges, okay, he said two things, lunges and planks. Let's just say a minute of each day. Probably in a perfect world, he'd say 3 minutes, really slowly. Then you will really give your body what it needs in terms of whole lower body and core, the whole package. Really nice. If you don't have a micro or you don't have a piece of equipment, you can lunge with gliding discs. Also one of the best things you can do. So this one could be a tough one, but hanging for a minute. Some experts say hanging for a minute every day can really help your upper body strength, obviously help stretch your upper torso. Really good for the triceps, but it can be difficult. And so maybe you have a tree nearby or maybe you have a park nearby, you can do some monkey bars. Not everybody has a place to hang on, but if you can, hang in there. Don't forget mind body. Most experts would tell you you're really going to have a much better quality of life if you can learn to do some sort of breathing exercise. It can be right when you wake up, it can be when you go to bed, it can be both. It can also be sometime during a down part of your day. If you're not good at breathing exercises, many recommend one called box breathing. So you inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and hold for 4. So, box breathing, nothing like it. You can also lay your body down, do a body scan, relax yourself, maybe a hand on heart, a hand on belly. See if your breathing through your nose can fill up the low belly. Into the diaphragm, expand the diaphragm not only up, not only out, but also lengthwise. And then contract the low belly. So of course, every expert has their own little, if you only did one thing. And of course, it adds up to way more than just a minute or two. But if you think about your day, don't you feel like you deserve to have at least 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes out of your day devoted to some sort of betterment to your mind and body? I do.